Yesterday was my last day ever, I think, on a Star Wars set, at least as far as Threepio is concerned, because finally I did the last shot on episode 9, and it was strange for me and quite moving, quite sort of, as they say, bittersweet moment. Making movies is hard work and fun, and the great joy for me, of course, is throughout Star Wars, I've been C-3PO all through the episodes, 1 to 9 now, and to finally hit the end was quite something. To have actually managed to survive this long, in every sense of the word, was it was a telling moment. I've been in Star Wars since day one, out in Tunisia in 1976, and that memory stays with me very strongly. Threepio's never been a kind of protagonist. He's not the big hero character, of course, and he's more reactionary than somebody who actually promotes the action. But here he's with a group of people, Poe and Finn and Rey and Chewie, going off on this adventure to find the thing. It's always finding the thing, isn't it? And he's there in the thick of it. And above just being part of a delightful team, JJ and Chris wrote kind of sequences where other things built up. So Threepio's always had some kind of antagonism between him and another character. It used to be Han Solo was always really, really very rude to Threepio, very dismissive. But very good drama, It was delightful working with Harrison like that. And now in this one, you have Poe, Oscar Isaac. What can I say? Adorable, brilliant. And somehow within the writing, Poe just gets irritated with Threepio all the time. And Threepio is kind of oblivious because Poe's a really nice guy, and he's kind of subtle about being irritated by Threepio. And the way Oscar plays it is just so wonderfully subtle and real. I'm like, does he have to come? That's so cruel. And in rehearsal, Oscar and I just used to laugh at these delicious lines, these encounters between the two characters. When we first arrived in the desert, out in Jordan, about 45 minutes drive from Aqaba, you left the main road and suddenly you were out going towards distant hills, mountains, craggy rock faces. And it was an extraordinary moment because it wasn't the first desert I'd been in. The first desert was in Tunisia, sand dunes and all that. This was the desert in Jordan that Ralph McQuarrie must have had in mind when he painted that original picture of Threepio. These strange, craggy shapes with a kind of miasma of sand below them, so the whole thing kind of melted into one. It was heart-turning. And every day we would drive into the desert, and every day we'd see a new rock formation that exactly pictured what Ralph had thought about. So in a way, it was like Threepio coming home.